What is up, guys? This is Nick from Salty Gaming talking about Battlefield 1 fixes they should do, and just they should do in general. I'm not saying it's a bad game. This is probably one of the better games I've played in a very long time. I'm very impressed with what they did, and hopefully it doesn't crash and burn like Hardline. But it's still not perfect, and here's just some things that need to be addressed immediately, and things that just would make life easier in Battlefield 1. First up, they had this in Battlefield Hardline, and who knows why they took it away. This seems so stupid. As you guys know, there's 4 operators, and if you guys didn't know, you have 3 classes per operator. It's not really well explained or anything. It's just, it's there. You can just go to the top when you're customizing your loadout, and you can just slide over to get your next loadout. But that's the only way you can do it. In Battlefield Hardline, there was a button that actually, it was triangle, that let you switch between the classes, and I think that would be a great addition, so we don't have to go into the custom class and change it manually. I mean, it's not a pressing issue, but it would be a nice fix. Second up, I don't know if this is a really big problem on Xbox or on PC, but I know it's a big problem on PS4. Actually, I do know it's a problem on Xbox. Scratch that. So the problem is the end game screen where it shows you your score and everything. It sometimes just doesn't load in. It's slow, it's unresponsive. I don't know, even the pause menu is slow and unresponsive. I'm guessing it's just a bug. I'm betting it will be fixed in the next patch. But, it was pretty important to fix that because it's really annoying. You can't even see if you got a battle pack, if you were one of the top people in the game. Some games you just won't know because it won't even load in. Alright, this isn't such a big deal, but it makes me so angry. And this game, some of the bugs just literally... I could break my controller in half if I was that strong. Anyway, but when you're about to spawn your teammate, it's 3, 2, 1, and then he gets into combat, whatever. I'll wait for him. I really want to get on the spawn point. If he dies, whatever, I'll spawn at a different point. But for some reason, after 3 or 5 seconds, I really should have timed this, but it clicks off and goes to a random position. So if you're just spamming the X button hoping to get it as soon as possible, it's happened to me dozens of times where you just spawn at a different point because it already just takes you off of it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there will be a image on the screen hopefully explaining it, but it's really annoying. I know assault players don't need any more points coming their way because playing assault is the easier class to play. Not saying it takes no skill, but it is the easier class that has all the anti-tank weapons and the best close quarter weapons in the game, which most of the game actually revolves around close quarters. So it's part of the game. What are you gonna do about it? But anyway, it's so annoying when you take a tank from 100 down to 5, and then just some random support player goes and throws a regular grenade at it and secures the kill, and you get nothing. You get the disable, sure you get the points for breaking it, but you don't get the kill. You don't even get an assist for breaking the tank. And I'm not saying you should secure the kill. I mean, what are you gonna do about that? But you should at least get assist for killing the tank. And I don't know why this isn't a thing already. It blows my mind. I think this is a really stupid mechanic on Dice's part, but the only way to get battle packs, I don't know if there's other ways, I've heard there's other ways, but I'm not completely convinced, is that you get it at the end of the game randomly. You can't tell at all if you're gonna get it or not. If you got 10,000 points or whether you got 200 points, you have the same chance of getting a battle pack, which is kind of nice. And I think there should be a random battle pack drop at the end of the game. That's really nice. But I think it would be so much cooler if the 4 people that are on the leaderboard, or the 5, 4, 5, well, anyway, the 4 or 5, whatever it is, people on the leaderboards gets the battle packs because, I mean, they did the best out of all their teams and everything. Why shouldn't they get a free battle pack? And here's just a quick note, operations, by the way, love operations. This is one of the things they did very well in this game. I think it helped the game twofold, operations. If you haven't tried it out, I know it's not it's kind of intimidating logging into it. I don't know why. It's its own separate thing, but it's actually really cool. It's a new thing. It wasn't in Battlefield 4 or anything, so I think one of the things that need fixed is when you're an attacking team and you take a point, most of your tickets are already dwindled down, so taking multiple points is actually really hard. So actually giving you more tickets as the attacking team would actually help a bunch when attacking. But I mean, that's up to the developers and balancing. I'm sure they know something about it, but if they haven't checked into it, then I'd definitely say check into it and see if it works. And here's another thing, I just don't get why they took out and especially because class rank means so much now. You get guns, you get weapons, you get, you know, whatever, and it's kind of a big deal. Why don't we get the class rank at the end of the screen like we got in Battlefield 4? Battlefield 4, all you could get was service stars, and it was pretty pointless, but in this game you can actually get something and it doesn't even show it, and you kind of are guessing at the end of the game what level you are. So it'd be really nice to show like what level it is at the end of the screen at like a personal or a whole new subcategory. Just add that in and my headaches will finally be over. Alright, DICE, if you're listening here, when are you going to learn? I get it. The knives are cool, they're cinematic, it's great, but they're so frustrating and buggy. Like, the technology I don't think is here yet to be able to be for sure, like, if you're right in front. Like, I've been right in back of someone, just like completely in back. They were a sniper, I hit him in the back, and I don't get the points, or like, I hit him for 50 damage, and then he turn around and shoot me. I'm supposed to secure that kill if I'm in the back, because, you know, that's what I expected to do, and I just died because of it. So if you're gonna add in this mechanic, I think it should be very like robust. Like, you shouldn't be just shoehorning in a knifing mechanic that absolutely doesn't work. It hasn't worked for Battlefield 4, Battlefield Hardline, or this game. I don't know why they keep putting it in the games. I don't know if it was in Battlefield 3, excuse me if it was, but I don't understand what they were thinking when they added this in. But I'd like to see a fix to it, like either a bug fix or put a new knifing system in if it has to be that way. Last but not least, as the squad leader is pretty important in this game. In past Battlefields it hasn't been as important. I mean, it still has, but not like to the point in this game. People actually follow their squad leader and they want that extra points that you get. You actually get a substantial amount of points depending on what it is, but it would be nice to have a squad leader switch, because in the game right now, you just like, if your squad leader isn't like marking any positions or anything, there's nothing you can do. You're just, that's a dead squad. There's no point of being with that squad except for spawning onto it, but there is no point to that squad leader, and they don't even have any power to change it. Like, you can't even blame them if they don't want to be squad leader. So it'd be nice to have like a little button they could press, like to switch spawn leader, or if they haven't marked any positions or anything, maybe, you know, make it so the best person in that squad becomes squad leader, or, you know, whatever, make it random. It doesn't matter, as long as like people actually, because people don't like listen if you're requesting an order, they don't care, and it'd just be really nice to get that extra 100 points after every cap. That's all I'm saying. These were just a few, as you guys know if you played the game, so let me know in the comments down below if I missed any, or if you're here from DICE and you're here to say I'm completely wrong, or if you're not from DICE and here to tell me I'm completely wrong. Sound off down below, and thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one.